For the record, I hate flying. The only thing I fear more than flying is a nuclear-armed Iran. Sully is a biographical film about U.S. Airways Flight 1549 and its pilot, Chelsea Sully Sullenberger. It's directed by Clint Eastwood, starring Tom Hanks, but that doesn't matter because you can't make Sully a great movie because the story is so simple and that's what makes it so interesting. It's a simple story about a simple man living a normal life with a very normal job who miraculously does the impossible. He lands a fucking passenger jet on the Hudson River. 155 passengers on board, not one of them lost. This isn't a movie that's going to have character arcs and character development. There's no dramatic storytelling of the man's entire life. It's a very focused look on the 208 seconds that made him an American icon. I mean, Chelsea Sullenberger is the American everyman, played by the actor who embodies the everyman in every film that he's in, Tom Hanks. It's a perfect casting for the role. Tom Hanks is terrific. He's got the salt and pepper haircut. He's got the salt and pepper mustache. And directed by Clint Eastwood, who's 86 years old. He's going to be 87 in May. 87 rounds up to 90. 90 rounds up to 100. 100 is 1/10 of 1,000. I mean, it's incredible that this guy is so old and he's still making all these great movies. I think it's a great message for all you old people out there who are retiring. What are you, fucking lazy? Go out there and make Oscar-winning movies. God. But if you look at Clint Eastwood's filmography, I think he's actually a very underrated director. He just specializes in telling these very deeply personal stories, real or fiction. You know, American Sniper, Million Dollar Baby, Unforgiven, all these movies, Gran Torino, Mystic River. A character like Sully, a movie like Sully, is just perfect for Clint Eastwood, and his directing it's very smooth. You're not seeing anybody reinvent the wheel here, but you're getting a perfect director for this story. Now, when this happened in 2009, we as the public, we see the heroism of Sully, followed by the praise and the admiration. I think he was named the second most influential person of 2010. He was everywhere. He was on Letterman. He was on, Time magazine. But what we don't see is the doubt. Doubting his decisions during the 208 seconds of dual-engine failure at a lower altitude than any jet in history. His decision not to turn back to LaGuardia. What we didn't see as the public is all the doubt that was bombarded on Sully when this incident occurred. All these computer simulations telling him that he could have made it back to LaGuardia, that he endangered everybody on that plane. Was he drunk? Did he have a drink before he got on the plane? Does he just hate America? Was he having problems at home with his wife? The shadow of doubt that was put over Sully during this incident that we just don't see as a public, it was very interesting to see it play out in this dramatic form. It's something that you don't even think about. Like, did this guy make the right call? What Eastwood does so well is he actually puts you in the plane. And those 208 seconds, when that plane is coming down, when they run into the birds and the engines fail, you feel like you're on coach, because not first class. Who flies first class, seriously? Actually, I did this summer. It was pretty nice. And you hear the plane, it's wobbling, the lights are going off, the flight attendants are like, heads down, stay down. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to crash into the water. And what makes the moment so incredible is all the factors that go into it being a success. The professionalism, the calmness, the patience, the skill, and the luck. The luck of the situation, because it is the miracle on the Hudson. We as a society, we love building people up so we can tear them down. We love putting absolute praise or blame on an individual without accounting for the external factors or luck. That's what's so great about Sully as an individual. He's somebody that's not looking for the spotlight. He is trying to duck and deflect the praise. He's talking about all the other factors that went into making this impossible feat a real life miracle. I love when films know not to overstay their welcome. This is a movie that's only 136 minutes, so you're in and out. And I felt that the dramatic aspects of the movie were just as good as the plane crash and the so-called action, because you're on the edge of your seat. You know how this ends. We all know how this ends. Sully's a hero. You're on the edge of your seat hoping that Sully can prove that he made the right decision, because you want to root for this guy, because this guy could be your fucking uncle. This guy could be your dad. He's just the prototypical everyman. I love this movie. I really did. So I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. It's a tight, compact, very focused look on an everyday American doing something incredible and becoming one of the most revered and beloved individuals of the 21st century, at least in America. I would never fly again in my life if I was on that plane. What the fuck?